So we're here at probably the Busch Gardens of Da Nang. Huge tourist area, but I think we're gonna take a gondola up to the top of the mountain and have a buffet lunch. So whatever, it'll be fun.
Thai, new Thai, Thai.
Yeah.
Correct Thai. Thai got rich, Thai rich.
So off we go on a gondola ride.
You were going up and there for the 1,500 meter high from sea level.
So what was that?
They said the place probably that I think we picked up the Marine Recon Patrol was back over in that direction right there on those mountains, probably about 15 or 20 kilometers from here, but you can see how steep the mountains were.
But one of these had a flat enough top that you could...
It came in real handy when we had an engine it wouldn't allow us to hover, so we just hopped over the side and went.
Wow. That'd be so cool if we could find that hilltop.
Well, I only went there one time.
Yep.
And I wasn't interested in going back.
Right. We should show Tang your map and then he could say where we were.
Well,
right?
It'd be hard to find.
There's like a bridge that has the hands that are holding up. It's fairly new.
There was times in which we'd have to come in and pick up special forces that was in here, and
Right.
they needed then to get out, and there's no place to land. So they would find on top of a hill, and then just cut the trees down into each other, and build it up. And we'd come in and land on top of the tree trunks
On logs.
that are leaning sideways. So we'd be able to put one skid down on the tree and just balance there, and then they'd come up and get on board. And every time one of them got on board, you had to rebalance it.
Because if you go more than the 7 degrees,
And
you
just-
start
right,
having the
couldn't go
problem.
below 7 degrees. We had to keep it that level. And one of the times we did that, it was almost dark. It was
Ugh.
just right after sunset.
And they couldn't figure out how to make the logs level. Like they couldn't make it level so you could land and...
No.
No.
They just cut them to the center.
Right.
And enough, and they could climb up there and get them on board. And we had to keep it level while they were climbing up to get on.
And what do? They blow smoke so you can see where to land?
We had, blue smoke or orange smoke or yellow smoke.
Because looking out over this, I'd have a hard time seeing where is there a place where there's a handful of trees that are down.
And by the way, the Vietcong got good at matching our smoke. They'd hear what smoke we did and they'd pop their own same color.
Oh, and then you come to them on accident.
And
invariably, all hell breaks loose.
We always use the same frequency, FM 280. Everybody, they were on that, and so were we. We had all these frequencies, but we all just worked off of one. Dumb.
That doesn't make any sense.
No.
So the gondola ride brings us up to this really cool little walk around with the hands. It's all pretty new. It's kind of a tourist trap, but it is kind of neat to see it. It's cool. The gondola goes like right into the clouds. Big cloud bank coming in fast. Kind of fun. I can see over everybody. It's really cool. There's like a fog bank coming in. The cloud is, we're about to be in like zero visibility. This is an old French villa from the 1920s. Oh, okra, that's cool. So Ting said that this is the year of the pig. So big pig and all the baby pigs. It's a big flower festival. But he said it's the year of the pig because you can be lazy and you can still have food. So it's a good year. They said we're going into a whiskey bar that's been here since 1923. We're still in the kind of the French area.
Good, even
Man, they had a lot of whiskey in here. Basically, it's back in the rock, so it stays nice and cool. And they named it Hero. So here's where they made red wine, apparently. You can see how they could boil it here and it'd come off, come back down. It's a nice stable temperature down here. And we made it to the bar. So we ended up not getting red wine, but we got red sangria with fresh fruit on the inside. And it's really good. Even he likes it.
good stuff.
Ooh, good. This place has so many flowers, it just goes on for days. You would think there'd be hundreds of people out here trying to keep them up, but somehow it's like they're all in really good condition. All right, so what do you call this?
When you're in the clouds like this, it is called IFR, Instrument Flight Rules. The colloquial name that pilots say IFR is I follow roads.
Yeah.
But
oh, and wow, so we just
and
now
as you
are
start
getting
to break
some
out,
vegetation.
you hope you break out before you hit something. Normally IFR, you can only fly it when you got navigation aids to tell you where you are and how to make an instrument approach into another airport.
Right.
But in a combat zone, you didn't have any of those nav aids, so you were having to do it, wing it, and hope for the best.
And go real slow, I guess, right?
It's real clouds, and you had to just go ahead and let down slowly and hope that you see the ground before you're in it.
Because if you came in on something angled, it could hit your rotor before you're looking down, you're not looking to the side.
Usually you can see
They're
maybe
looking down at
100 feet. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
If you want
Holy mackerel,
to spend
wow.
here time here for do it free,
Yeah,
no
see
no
the-
charge everything.
You can't go fast though.
Just faster and then we're free, no charge, no pay money.
The gondola up, and now we're into a whole nother area. It's just like Busch Gardens. It's gonna be, this is where we're gonna have lunch. But like once you pay, I think it was $70 for each of us to get in, but all of the stuff's free. And they have rides, and I mean not roller coaster rides and stuff, but those things like on rails that go through the rainforest. They've got one of those.
Can you believe it?
Yep.